Hi, my name is Laura Ross. I am a yoga teacher and currently I am working and living in Nairn in my house. I've converted my bedroom into a yoga studio so I can continue to teach through these strange times. I have this wonderful bedroom which I have a VELUX window in, and the VELUX window gives me perfect light for being able to teach yoga. So today I'm going to take you through a really nice, gentle hatha yoga class. So we'll begin in a seated position. So you might prefer to sit with crossed legs. You might sit with the legs out in front, either straight or slightly bent. You might have the hands behind you. You might even sit with your back against a wall or on a chair. So anywhere that you feel comfortable. And then lifting up through the spine. Lift the shoulders, roll them back and set them in your sockets. Let the hands rest, either palms up or down on the thighs. Let the elbows draw back and into the sides of the body. Just letting them hang naturally, without tension or force. And then just allowing the eyelids to softly close. If that doesn't feel comfortable, you just have a soft focus in front of you. And we'll just take a few slow, steady breaths here. Just allowing your mind to begin to focus on the breath. Letting go of your day. Plans of the future, events of the past can drift off. As your mind anchors to the breath, to the present moment. As you follow your inhale and follow your exhale. And as you follow your breath, perhaps noticing where it moves to in the body. Where do you feel the breath the most? Maybe feel the air flow around the nostrils. Maybe it's around the collarbone, the neck. Maybe you feel the rib cage expand and relax, or maybe it's down deeper into the tummy. So just tuning into where you feel the breath the most. And then see if you can find an evenness in the length of the inhale and the length of the exhale. Smoothing out the quality of the breath. Deepening the breath. Slowing it down. And then just noticing any other sensations around the rest of the body. Maybe some heat or coolness, movement of air, or stillness of air. The sensation of clothing. The compression of your sit bones on the mat beneath you. Just allowing yourself to tune in. Each time your mind drifts off to any other thoughts or distractions. Finding your breath. Finding those sensations within the body that help to keep you anchored in the present moment. And then we'll take one more deep breath here. This time fill the body up with as much air as you can. Draw the breath into the tummy, the rib cage, the collarbones. Feel everything expand. And then open the mouth and sigh it out. Gently draw your hands to your heart center. Begin to rub the hands together, just bringing awareness to the palms of the hands, so feeling that gentle heat perhaps start to build, this energy, this friction. And then take those heated palms, place them over the eyes. Bathing the eyes in this energy, blink them open. And then take that energy, pour it over the head, spread it around the body and draw it back to your heart center. Namaste. So we're going to stay in whatever seated position feels comfortable. So if you're sitting cross legs, it might be a good chance to change the cross of the legs. It might feel a little bit weird, but it's nice to try and bring some evenness and balance into our practice. So again, just lengthening up through the spine. Roll the shoulders into their sockets. We'll take a deep inhale, sweep both arms up towards the sky. Stretch through the side body. As you exhale, twisting towards the right side. So taking the right hand round behind and the left hand to the thigh, the knee, wherever it reaches. Stay here as you inhale, grow tall through your spine. And as you exhale, perhaps even rinse the body in a deeper twist, looking over the right shoulder. On your next inhale, sweep the arms back up towards the sky. Exhale, twisting to the left, so the right hand comes to the left thigh and the left hand reaches behind. Lengthening through the spine, next inhale. And then exhale, perhaps finding a deeper twist, turning the head over the left shoulder. Next inhale, reach back up. Exhale, twist again. Stay here as you inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, twist. Inhale here. Exhale. Good. Inhale back to center. This time release the hands by the sides and we'll change the cross of the legs. Again, if you've taken the cross of the legs. If you're sitting with the legs even, just stay as you are. And again, inhale, reach the arms to the sky. This time, right hand comes to the floor by your side, left arm reaches up and over. Roll the left shoulder back and down, so we're keeping, imagine a back up against the wall behind you, so we're keeping in one plane of movement. Staying here as you inhale, really breathing into that left lung. Exhale, ground the left sit bone. Inhale, reach both arms up to the sky. Exhale, left hand by the side. Reach the right arm over. Roll the right shoulder back. Inhale. Exhale. Lovely. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, right hand to the side. Ground the left sit bone. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the left. Right arm reaches over, right sit bone grounds down. Lengthen the side body. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale back to center. Exhale, gently release your arms. Give the shoulders a little roll. Good. So we'll take the legs to a slightly wider position. So you could take, depending on what's happening within your knees, if you want to have the feet further away, then that might be nicer for your knees. If you want to bring the feet a little bit closer, then that's also an option. So just listening to your body, how it feels today in each pose. So perhaps the hands are by your sides. Perhaps the hands are to the shins or the feet. So finding a position where you feel comfortable, you can keep the length through the spine. And then we're just going to take butterfly pose. So very gently beginning to beat the wings of your butterfly. So the legs just start to move softly. And this can be challenging. We hold a lot of tension in our hips, in our thighs. You might even find, like me, that you've got one hip that's much more flexible than the other. So just adjusting, noticing, taking this time to get to know your body. We are all different. Each side of our bodies is different. So using this time to map, to observe, and to be fine with whatever you discover. We are all a little squint, and that is okay. Just letting the breath flow in and out. Again, finding that slow and deep inhale. Slow and full exhale. And then gently bringing the knees to a stop. Take the hands to the outer thighs and gently draw the knees back in towards you. We're going to take the legs round behind us and come into a kneeling tabletop position. So just spreading the hands out, bring the wrists directly under the shoulders. Taking the time to find some space between each of the fingers, the index fingers point straight forwards. Knees are underneath the hips. Roll the shoulders again away from the ears, so finding a bit of space along the neck. And then we're going to take a round of cat and cow. So on your next inhale, keeping the elbows straight, gently draw the chest forward, the gaze up and the tailbone to the sky for cow spine. As you exhale, gently draw the belly button in, arch the back and gaze down. Tailbone tucks under, cat spine. Inhale, draw the chest forward, lift the tailbone, cow spine. Exhale, gently draw the belly button in. Gaze down, tailbone down, cat spine. Take another few rounds, just gently moving with your breath. It may be slower or faster than my pace, so just find your own rhythm. Just noticing what's happening in your spine today. So maybe there's some sticky spots, and that is okay. Spend a little bit extra time, care, and attention on those sticky spots. See if you can create a little bit more space around those vertebrae that are maybe stiff today. And then very gently coming back to a neutral spine in your own time, no rush. Lovely. From here, we're going to take a threading the needle. So our right arm's going to sweep up towards the sky. Follow the right thumbnail with your gaze. Inhale here. As you exhale, sweep your right arm underneath the left armpit, so between that left wrist and the left knee. Bend the left elbow and bring your right shoulder towards the ground. Don't worry if it doesn't reach. Inhale, right arm reaches up, roll the chest towards the sky. Exhale, thread the needle through. Inhale, reach the arm. Exhale, thread it through. Inhale, reach the arm to the sky. This time exhaling, hand gently places back under the shoulder. Reset the body. And then on your next inhale, left arm reaches up towards the sky. Follow it with your gaze. Exhale, threading that left arm between the right wrist and the right knee, bending the right elbow. Inhale, sweep the arm towards the sky. Exhale, thread the needle through. Inhale, reach the arm to the sky. Exhale, thread it through. Last one, reaching up to the sky, and then this time as you exhale, left hand comes under left shoulder and reset the body. Take a couple of breaths here, just checking in with how things are feeling. Seeing again if you can find that slow, deep and steady breath. And then we're going to take a child's pose. So we're going to bring the big toes to touch. You can either keep the knees about hip width apart, or you might prefer to take them a little wider. Send the hips back towards the heels. Don't worry if they don't touch. And then just walking the hands forward, so lengthening through the arms. Perhaps even coming up on towards the fingertips and lightening out through the palms of the hands. Roll the shoulders away from the ears and spread the shoulder blades. And then gently extend the spine, lengthen the chest towards the mat. The forehead may come down. And as you breathe here, see how much length you can get through the side body. how much pull you can get back from the tailbone, drawing back towards the heels, really lengthening through the spine. And then very gently on your next inhale, begin to roll the body back up. Draw the knees back in underneath the hips if you took a wide variation of child pose. And draw the hands back underneath the shoulders. Lovely. So options today, you might want to take a down dog. If you do want to take a down dog, if you've got no injuries in the wrists or shoulders, then you can follow me. If you prefer just to take a puppy pose, so slightly less weight bearing on the hands or the wrists, you can extend the arms forwards, keeping the knees directly under the hips and draw the belly button in. So extending through the upper body, knees stay under hips, so the hips are raised rather than a child's pose. So puppy pose. If you'd like to take down dog, take the hands one hand's length forward from the shoulders. Again, spread the shoulder blades. Wrap the upper arms, so bring the biceps, the front of the arms, to face forwards, and the triceps, the back of the arms, to face backwards. From here, tuck the toes, send the chest towards the thighs, lift the knees, and send the tailbone upwards. You can keep as much bend in the knees as you like. You might want to start to straighten one leg and then the other, so just paddling out the feet as you walk your dog. Gently and easily moving through the body. And then finding the breath, find stillness. So the heels might extend towards the floor. Draw the belly button in, lift the sit bones, hug the rib cage into the body, press through the hands. Take another deep breath, inhale, exhale. And then very gently beginning to walk the feet to the hands, maybe a bit of the hands to the feet, perhaps a little bit of both. We'll come to a forward fold, feet about hip width apart, bending the knees softly. You can either fold the arms or just let them dangle. Let go of the head. We'll use this time to release tensions from the neck, from the face. Softening any tensions across the jaw, the cheeks, the forehead, the eyes. If you're holding opposite elbows, you might even take a little sway side to side. And then from here, ground through the feet. If the arms are folded, release them. And like a rag doll, one vertebrae at a time, drawing the belly button in to support the lower back. Roll the spine up. The last place to come up is the crown of the head. Roll the shoulders into their sockets and find Tadasana, standing pose. So if you're not already at the front of your mat, take a little wander to the front of the mat or the piece of ground that you are practicing on today. Take a moment, rolling the shoulders into their sockets. Lift the toes, spread them out, and you could have the feet wider, so maybe about hip width apart, or perhaps the big toes touch. Lift up through the kneecaps, draw down through the tailbone, hug the belly and the rib cage in. Lift through the crown of the head, find a focus, a drishti in front of you that's not going to move. From here, take a deep inhale, sweep both arms to the sky. As you exhale, keep your right foot rooted and step back with your left foot. So taking as long a stride as you feel you need, but keep both hips and shoulders facing the front of the mat. Bend the right knee and bring the right knee directly over the right ankle. Roll the shoulders into their sockets and arms really extend, so squeeze through the triceps to pull the elbows in. Okay, take one more breath, lengthen through the spine, find that drishti, the focus point in front of you. Unwavering. Inhale here. And as you exhale, step forwards, bring your hands to your heart center and release to the side. Tadasana, mountain pose. Same thing on the left side. Inhale, sweep the arms to the sky. As you exhale, right foot steps back. Ground the back foot and bend the left knee. Both hips face forward, shoulders are facing forward. Draw the belly button and extend those arms, energy to the fingertips. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Good. Inhale here, and as you exhale, step forwards, hands to heart center. Release the arms by your sides, Tadasana. Okay. And move through warrior two. Inhale, sweep the arms to the sky. Right foot stays rooted and left foot steps back. This time we open to the long edge of the mat. Checking in that right knee stays over the right ankle. Extend your right hand over that knee. Left hand in the opposite direction. Roll the shoulders away from the ears. Left outer edge of the left foot firmly planting down. Toes turned slightly in. Gaze out towards your right fingertips. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale. Good. Sweep that left arm forward, reaching up and step to the front of the mat. Release the hands and Tadasana. Same on the left side. Inhale, sweep the arms to the sky. Right foot steps back, long stride. Left knee over left ankle. Arms and legs open to the long edge of the mat. Gazing out over your left fingertips, just checking that left knee is still over the left ankle. So making sure your inner thigh rolls out to the pinky toe side. Extend with energy to the fingertips. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. And then sweep that right hand forward, roll the chest to the front and step to the front of your mat. Hands to heart center. Release the hands by your sides back into Tadasana. And then from here, perhaps close the eyes or just keep that soft focus on your drishti. Taking a few breaths to settle, to ground. Noticing the weight in the left and right side of the foot. Are they even? Can you feel more weight in one leg compared to the other? I'll turn around so you can see what we're going to do. So feet could be about hip width apart or slightly closer. Again, toes could touch. Again, roll the shoulders back and down. Find that length. Find the evenness and the grounding through both feet. Sweeping both arms up towards the sky. Lace the fingertips and turn the palms upwards. Inhale here. As you exhale, we'll bend to the right, so I'll mirror you. So right side, lengthen through the left side body. Keep the left foot grounding down. Inhale, reaching back up. Exhale over to the left, so stretch the right side body. Ground the right foot. Inhale. Exhale over to the right, stretch the left side body. Inhale. Exhale over to the left as you stretch the right side body. Inhale. One more time each side. Keep rolling the shoulders back and down so we're not leaning forwards. Imagine you're leaning up against that wall. Keeping one plane of movement side to side. And when you're ready, releasing the arms. Again, just take a little roll of the shoulders. Again, taking a moment, so perhaps you close the eyes, perhaps you keep that self-focus. Tuning in, noticing, observing. How are we feeling? And then on your next inhale, sweeping the arms to the sky. As you exhale, forward fold. So you can bend the knees as much as you like here. You can take the hands to the floor. Again, you could walk yourself back, coming through either a down dog or straight into a tabletop. So just taking as much time as you need to find yourself on your front. So as we lower ourselves down, take a few moments to find length through the body. So really pulling one leg back and then the other leg back. Great. Bring the forehead to the hands. So bring the forehead to the hands. Take a moment or two here to really find that space.
And then press and ground through the pelvis. Press through the tops of the feet. Squeeze the thighs, maybe even the knees lift up off the mat. Sweep the hands either side of the body, palms turned down. Squeeze the shoulder blades together as you inhale. Lift the chest, but lengthen the crown of the head forwards rather than pinching through the lower back, lifting it up. So lengthening forwards. Perhaps you stay here for a couple of breaths, pressing the tops of the feet down, pressing the pelvis down, lifting the belly button through to the spine. Perhaps you extend the arms out behind you, or perhaps you take a lacing of the fingertips and roll the shoulders even more towards each other, so squeezing the shoulder blades together. Wherever you decide to go, take a deep inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Gently release. Bring the forehead back to the hands or rest one cheek down. And just finding the breath, let your body soften. We'll take one more round of Locust Pose. So again, you can take the same variation or maybe try a different one. Pressing through the pelvis, press the tops of the feet, engage the thighs. Taking the hands behind, you can either keep the palms on the floor, squeeze the elbows towards each other, shoulders towards each other, and then lift the chest, lengthening forwards as you lift up. Draw the belly button in. Perhaps you extend the hands out behind you. Perhaps you lace. If you laced the last time, take the other pinky to the bottom, so the unnatural lacing of the hands. It feels a little weird, but we're finding that balance within our bodies. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. As you exhale, gently release where you are. Again, forehead to hands or the other cheek down. And we'll just take a few resting breaths here. And then from here, we're going to slowly turn ourselves onto our backs. So you could extend one arm overhead and just roll yourself onto your back. Rolling back onto the mat if you went off to the side. So just moving on to a supine pose. Again, just lengthening the legs out, lengthen the body, adjust the shoulders, finding evenness within the pelvis. Draw the right knee in towards the chest. And then release the right leg. Draw the left knee in towards the chest. You can either take around the back of the thigh or maybe around the shin. And then bring both knees into the chest. Maybe even have a gentle rock side to side. And then we'll take both feet down to the floor. Keep the knees bent, so the soles of the feet are together, the soles of the feet are on the mat, and the squeezing of the inner thighs, the inner knees together. So ankles pull in together, knees in together. Extend your arms either to a T shape, so in line with the shoulders, or perhaps you cactus the arms if you're short of space or if that feels better for you. Take a deep inhale here. As you exhale, keeping the ankles and the inner thighs squeezing in, let your knees roll to the right. Let your head turn to the left, so taking a twist. Take a couple of breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Next inhale, draw the knees back through the center. We'll do the same on the other side. So as you exhale, the knees roll to the left, keeping the ankles and the inner thighs pulled in towards each other. Turn the head to the right. Stay here and breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Next inhale, gently draw the knees back into center. Lovely. And then just from here, again, you might want to take that last little hug of the knees, perhaps a rock, or maybe even some circles with the knees. Again, zipping the knees together, rocking around the sacral area, around the lower back. And then if you're taking circles, you could change direction. And then when you're done, gently release the feet back to the earth. So we'll take a few moments in our final relaxation, Shavasana. If you've got any sensitivity in the back, it can be really nice to take a constructive rest pose here. So the feet go wide and the knees gently drop towards each other. The hands can be by your sides, palms up, or you maybe rest the hands on the tummy. Traditional Shavasana position would be the legs extended towards the corners of the mat. Arms extended by the sides, palms turning up, broadening across the collarbones. And then again, finding the breath. Letting the breath become soft and unforced. You can softly close the eyes or just keep a soft focus in front of you. As you follow each breath, allow the body and the mind to relax, to quiet, to find a sense of calm and peace. Letting go of any tensions across the feet, the legs, the pelvis. Feel the torso soft and mobile as you breathe. Relaxing through the arms, the hands, across the shoulders, the neck, the jaw, and all of the facial features. Letting each part of you relax. And very gently beginning to deepen the breath and wiggle the fingers and toes. You might want to curl into a ball or maybe take a full body stretch. And when you're ready, bending both knees. Gently roll onto either side of the body. Take a moment there. And then gently roll yourself up to sit. You can keep the eyes closed, or again, have that soft focus. Take a moment to lengthen the spine, to ground the sit bones, and to thank your body, mind, and soul for taking this time out of life to nourish and care for yourself. Taking a last deep breath together, inhale fully. Exhale, sigh out. Bring hands to heart center. Rub the palms together. Take the palms, place them over your eyes. Blink the eyes open. Take the energy in the palms, pour it over the head, spread it around the body and draw it back to heart center. Namaste.